STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. I'm going to share my screen with you because we've got a little presentation we'd like to bring you along with. So here is our opening slide. I'm trying to organize people so I can see, but I guess I won't do that. So let's think a little bit about what STEM educational focus area actually is. When students apply to CCC, they're asked to choose one of 8 educational focus areas. And this is basically thinking about what sort of thing in life you're interested in studying. What are the things that really get you jazzed? And what we do within that EFA is we help you kind of refine the courses you take so they're really focused and you have a way to make sure that you're studying and taking classes that are going to be relevant to what you're going to study in the future. Our STEM focus area is focused, and that's a terrible way to say that, but works within science, so various careers in science such as biology, computer science, engineering, geology. You can see a bunch of them up here. These are all areas of study within STEM that you can explore as you come to Clackamas and take classes here. So within our programs here at Clackamas, we have set up, if you decide that STEM is what you want to do, we have a set starting group of classes for you to take if you're not really sure exactly what class you want or what area of focus you want to be in, that will apply to any of the programs or fields that you decide to evolve into. We also have an educational focus area class. It's called our STEM 101 class that we'll talk to you a little bit about, give you information about, that helps you explore the different avenues and fields within our STEM EFA. So as you can see on this slide, we have several different schools that we transfer to. Some of our top schools are listed there on the right. We have several different degrees that you can pursue at Clackamas that will transfer to these schools. And if you're interested in a particular field, you know already what that is going in, let us know early. Hook up with one of our advisors early on, and that they can make sure that you are taking classes and really focused in on that particular school. We can get you an early connection with that school. We also have the ability to do dual enrollment with many of these colleges, which might be useful as you move forward. Some of our activities that we have within our EFA, these are extracurricular activities. We have things like STEM Club. This is a student-driven group that does lots of really cool activities. We'll talk a little bit more about that. We'll talk a little bit more about most of these. We have another program called Build Exito, which is really focused on getting students into research. We do STEM talks, and we actually have a STEM talk tomorrow night. If this is something you would be interested in attending, let me see if I can share that screen with you and kind of show you that flyer that, oh, where's mine? I'm missing, sorry. I guess I'm not going to share my screen with you because I can't seem to find the change button to change my share. Can't even find the button to get rid of my screen sharing. So maybe I should do this again.
I can post the link in the chat.
That would be wonderful.
I think that will work.
Yeah, that would be great to do that. Sorry, I've got a little off schedule there. Our STEM talks are various people that we have come in. We do student panels to talk about how to be successful. What are some of the paths people have taken to become professionals in science. The talk we're having tomorrow night is all about shark research, which should be really interesting. Our STEM talks are always open to anybody who wants to come, not just the campus community. So that's something you might want to consider. We also have study abroad programs. We have a wide variety of courses and activities related to STEM to help make you feel strong and part of a community. We have two different advisors. They'll talk to you here in just a moment. We have Carrie and Kim. Both of these are our STEM advisors who can help you develop your curriculum and what classes you want to take and kind of help guide you while you're here at the college to make sure you're taking the classes you need. We also have a Find Your Focus, which is a one of our web classes here. Let's see if I can do a new share here. I think I found my, and if you go to our college webpage, you can use that link to pull down and actually look at the STEM page. It gives you a lot more information. So what we'd like to do is, obviously, if you have questions, this is maybe not the best format to be able to take questions, but what we would like to do is introduce each of the people that are in our group right now and have each of those people introduce themselves and talk a little bit about some of the different aspects of the STEM EFA. So I'm going to start with Carrie, and I'll call people out so we can kind of just keep this going and we don't have to try and figure out who's next. So Carrie.
Hi, I'm Carrie Sandberg. I am academic advisor for STEM. I work as a partner with Kimberly, and we can help you with anything from class planning to registering to just finding resources on campus. You can contact us via phone, email, and we can also do Zoom appointments if you prefer that as well. And we're excited to get to know you.
Kimberly, did you want to add anything?
Sure. So I'm Kimberly Hildebrand Faust, and I'm part-time STEM advisor. So I'm available from 9 to 1:30 Monday through Thursday. And just like Carrie, I can talk to you on the phone or answer questions via email, or once in a while, somebody might like to do a Zoom. I can do Zoom with you too.
So one of the ways to be able to get their emails and to contact them would be to visit our EFA page. So I'm going to share that with you so you can see how to get to it. This is the college homepage. When you type in and go to the college homepage, just go to academics where it says Find Your Focus. You click right on the Find Your Focus and it'll scroll down. Our STEM is here. And then if you click on Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics, on Learn More, this should take you to our STEM page. And here is Carrie's and Kim's contact information right on that page. So you would be able to research them and get in touch with them. So let's go with Tori. You want to talk a little bit about what you do and who you are?
Sure. So my name's Tori Blackwell. I am standing in front of our beautiful Desjardins Hall, right at the joint between the old building and the new building. It is where a lot of our science classes are taught. A lot of the other classes are taught in the very general vicinity of this building. And our STEM club and our STEM center is going to be located just probably, I don't know, 25 yards away from this building. So once you're on this side of campus and you're thinking about STEM AFA, you may have found your location. I primarily teach biology for the non-majors. That's the 100 level biology courses, and also the 200 level biology courses. That's the biology for the STEM majors. And then I am also the lead faculty on the Build Exito program. That's a program that's designed to help students figure out and learn ways that research can be a component of their undergraduate experience. It's a great way to build resume, kind of do some skill building, understand what research looks like. And for students that really get interested into it, it does connect to a program that's at Portland State University that has some additional opportunities after students transfer.
Thank you, Tori. Let's go to Jennifer next.
Hello, my name is Jennifer Baum, and I teach a lot of the maybe non-traditional classes like zoology and some of the field-based courses. One of my passions is study abroad, and so we're working at building a STEM focus in that area. I'm pretty excited because I got to work with Eric Lee, who will be talking probably next. We put together the first EFA STEM 101 course this year and got to teach it. It's a great class if you're not sure you want to be in STEM or you're interested in STEM but you don't know what discipline. That's a great class to start off with because we explore all the different disciplines. We basically, it's the life of a scientist of each of the disciplines each week. So we'll dive in and you get to be a chemist one week, a computer scientist, a biologist, all the different areas. And we have a lot of faculty help in teaching that. So you get to know different faculty in those different disciplines, you know how to connect with them. And it's very active, participatory kind of based kind of course. So you show up and we're going to be doing fun things and sort of virtually, at least right now, getting your hands wet into different STEM fields. So it's a good way to feel the water and see maybe where your interest might lie so that you can start down the right pathway.
Thank you, Jennifer. And last but not least, Eric Lee.
Hi, everybody. My name's Eric, as Sarah said, and I am one of the 2 engineering instructors on campus. Really, if you're looking into doing a career that's application driven and problem driven, that's really where engineering's at. You'll learn about the many different types of engineering, but hopefully narrow yourself down to like one. So you'll have to first, narrow yourself from the STEM EFA down to the engineering many disciplines. But we do a lot of fun things, and from Clackamas you can go into any type of engineering. So we really allow you to go to any of the universities after your 2 years and finish up your bachelor's degree in 2 more years at one of the Oregon universities. In terms of the other part that I'm going to talk about, Sarah mentioned several different activities within the STEM EFA. And one of the big ones that we have on campus is the STEM Club. And so I wanted to just add a couple of things to what she already said. The STEM Club is a group of students and then me, the advisor, as well as occasional other faculty visitors. We meet every week, and in non-COVID times, which may be this fall, who knows, we will usually have students take turns as officers, either a science officer, a tech officer, an engineering officer, or a mathematics officer, and have a weekly activity. The focus is really getting your hands dirty, your feet wet, learning about science, computer science, engineering, and mathematics. And so every week there's something fun to do, whether it's a chemistry experiment or a design competition, or learning about polyhedra and mathematics, or learning how to code for your first time. Like, we do something fun every week. We also have other ways to interact with or outside of the college. And so typically the STEM Club goes on at least a couple tours every quarter, visiting companies and getting to see how, what kind of things do you do in the real world afterward? What kind of careers can you get into? And we visited all sorts of companies ranging from, let me see if I can remember. So Daimler Trucks was recent. And then we went to a water treatment plant. We went to the Primate Research Center, which happens to be one of the national ones is close by, which is cool. We've been to Intel. We've been to anyway, lots of places. Anyway, so lots of cool spots. We also do. We've organized a 5K on campus, and we built all of the obstacles for the 5K. It was a 5K plus some obstacles, so it was kind of a fun little 5K. We do lots of things. It's a great chance to get involved with other students that are in your focus area, and have like a pretty fun social outlet every week. So I highly encourage you to get involved in the STEM Club. And maybe one other thing I'll plug is, we already talked about that. I'll stop there. I hope to see you. I look forward to having many of you in my class in the fall. I'll be teaching the Intro to STEM class in the fall, and Jen will be teaching it in the winter. So come on down, come on in, and we hope to see you there, and hope you have a smooth transition into Clackamas.
Thank you, Eric, very much. So I want to leave everybody with one last screen share, if I can make it happen and look right. I just wanted to give you a direction. If you had questions about anything, you can direct those to me. By the way, I should have introduced myself. I'm so sorry. I'm Sarah Hoover. I'm the department chair for science. If you have questions, feel free to direct them my way, and I will forward them on to whoever it is that needs to answer those questions and give you the best answer you can get. Okay. It was wonderful to get to talk with you today, or talk to you today. I'm sorry that our STEM room didn't work so well. But again, if you have questions or need anything, please just reach out. We'd be very glad to help you. And we look forward to getting to actually meet you in person. So thank you very much.